Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So here I am sharing my best indicator strategy for day trading which work most of the time. So which is CPR और pivot point indicator. आज आप इस वीडियो में सीखेंगे कि किस प्रकार से हम CPR और pivot point से हम इजीली डे ट्रेडिंग कर सकते हैं और मैं आपको लाइव चार्ट पर भी CPR इंडिकेटर को यूज़ करना बताऊंगा और कैसे लाइव मार्केट में पिवट पॉइंट के पास प्राइस कैसे रिएक्ट करता है। वैसे दोस्तों CPR और पिवट पॉइंट मेरी फेवरेट ट्रेडिंग इंडिकेटर है और इसके अलावा मैं किसी और इंडिकेटर को यूज़ नहीं करता। पिवट पॉइंट इंडिकेटर और भी बिग ट्रेडर्स एंड प्रोफेशनल यूज़ करते हैं। सो मैं आपको CPR के बारे में बताऊंगा एंड आप ये वीडियो लास्ट तक देखें। लास्ट में आपके लिए एक स्पेशल CPR इंडिकेटर ट्रिक है जो आपको ट्रेडिंग के लिए इजी रहेगा और आपको हेल्प करेगा ट्रेडिंग करने के लिए। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। ओके, सो व्हाट इज CPR और पिवट पॉइंट? द CPR रिफर टू सेंट्रल पिवट रेंज और पिवट पॉइंट। इन द लाइव मार्केट वी हैव 3 लाइन्स which is called CPR is consist of central pivot range in the middle of the which called pivot point, and this 3 line combined says CPR. Okay, and next, generally CPR means and act like a support and resistance, means this is a pivot point. Okay, market come from downwards to upward and make a green candle, red candle, and reverse from here, then it's called the resistance. Okay, and goes like this. Or if this is the pivot point, market is coming from upwards to downward and make a green color candle and maybe reverse from here, then it will called support. Okay, then the third point is there are different kind of pivot point like weekly pivot and daily pivot points. तो जैसे कि अब नाम से ही आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा कि वीकली पिवोट एंड डेली पिवोट पॉइंट्स मतलब पूरे वीक का एवरेज प्राइस ऑफ डेज हाई एंड लो एंड क्लोज ऑफ द प्रीवियस पॉइंट को हम वीकली पिवोट कहेंगे। एंड डेली पिवोट का मतलब है एवरेज प्राइस ऑफ डेली डेज हाई एंड डेज लो एंड क्लोज ऑफ द प्रीवियस डे। ओके, सो द फोर्थ पॉइंट इज and CPR indicator consists of central pivot range, pivot point, and S1, S2, R1 and R2. In live market, this is a CPR, right? This is the pivot point in the middle of it. Okay, and this is the R1, R2, which is like a lines or bound lines in the market. This is S1 and S2. Okay, R1, R2, S1, S2. So here it will act as a support or resistance. Okay, like market opens from here, this is the resistance point. Market may create a red color candle and may reverse from here. This is the resistance point. You can short the market on the basis of pivot points, right? Or if the market open like here and upwards to downward and make a green color candle and take a support because this is a S1 or support level. Okay, so important thing about CPR. Once a CPR or pivot point is broken, then it may act as a support or resistance. Earlier we have talked about a pivot point is a support or resistance, right? But if a market comes from downwards to upwards and broke the pivot point or CPR and then reverse and again make a green color candle, then it will act as a support and not as a resistance, and then it will gives a breakout again upward, right? Similarly, if a market come from upwards to downward, broken the pivot point or CPR and then again come to the pivot point and make a red color candle and then goes down, then it will give a breakout downward side. Now the pivot point will not act as a support, it will act as a resistance. Okay. Now second point, a wide CPR refers to sideways market. What it means, a sideways market means where the market opens, it will close at the same point. Okay. And a volatile market, and volatile market means some up and some down and some up some down, same point it will close. Okay. A narrow CPR may refer to a trendy market or big move upside or downside expected according to environment, according to its own. Okay. It means if you see a narrow CPR, right, then market may give a big move upside or downside. If you see a narrow CPR right here on a day, then you can expect a big move upside or downside. Okay. The last point is, a pivot point is a leading indicator and not a lagging indicator. Now what is leading indicator and lagging indicator? The leading indicator is like a pivot point, and a lagging indicator is like RSI, moving averages, and Bollinger Bands. A lagging indicator is indicate us after the price have already moved upwards or downwards, then it will give to buy or sell the trade. Okay. But the pivot point has already a boundary lines or some kind of range like CPR, which is already right there. If a price is support taken as support, then we can take the trade, right? Okay. Now we will go to the chart. So okay guys, now we are here on the live chart of Bank Nifty at tradingview.com, where you can watch or track the live market. The market will open on 9:15 to 3:30 on every Monday to Friday. Okay. So here is the CPR indicator. You can see this. If now you will ask how to get the CPR indicator on your chart, right? So if you go to the indicator section above, top section, indicator, and now you have to go to the technical sections. Okay. Technical. Now you will see different kind of indicators like RSI, Bollinger Bands, moving averages, and different kind of indicator strategies. Okay. Now we will search our indicator, which is CPR. In the CPR section, we also have different kind of CPR, and the CPR which I use is CPR with pivot levels, which is CPR with pivot levels KGS. Okay, this CPR I use, this indicator I use. You can use whatever you want. Okay, but I use this. So now you will ask what are these lines. Okay, as I discussed in the PowerPoint presentation, this is the central pivot range. The center one is a central pivot point. Okay, this is R1. Okay, this is S1, this is S2. Okay, they also come R3 and R4, which is not needed on everyday, right? It's very rarely just market will give above the R2 and R3 and S3 and S4. Okay, so now it's a now you can see it's 11th of March. Here market open at 9:15, creating a green color candle near the S1, which is a support level, and goes till the CPR level. Now the CPR will act as a resistance because the market is coming from downwards to upward, which if the market is coming from downwards to upward, it will act as a resistance. Okay, now the market will take the resistance and goes like this. Okay, on a different day. Now we can see, yeah, here also we can see that market has opened just on the CPR level, and support, another support, and third time support, and goes like this. Okay, when a market is approaching from upwards to downward, then it will take the support level. Okay, you can take the trade on the basis of CPR by, if you seeing that it is a taking a support and making a green color candle, and you can take trade and place your stop loss level below this CPR level. Okay, and take the profit on the another pivot point, which is R1, which is a resistance point. Okay, here it's a good level, it is a good example. Okay, now you will see here you can see an example of market open, make a rally and take a resistance near the CPR, goes down, take the support from the S1 and goes up, then broke the CPR level, and then again next day open on the CPR level and again go up. Okay, right, this is a good example. In the live market, you have to watch how you can take the trade on based on CPR. If you see that the market is going upward to downward, you can take trade near the CPR if it's rejecting or supporting. Here again, market open here, goes to this, which is a support point S2. Now you can here take the trade, placing your stop loss level below this, and take the trade until the CPR, which is a very nice risk reward ratio. Okay, we will also make the different kind of videos on the risk rewards, trading psychology, and different kind of videos, so stay tuned. Okay, so I am also talking about the wide CPR and a narrow CPR, right? So if narrow CPR and wide CPR, so now you can see this. Okay, yes, if you see here, there is a very wide CPR, right? As I discussed in the PowerPoint presentation, if there is a very wide CPR earlier, then we will expect a narrow CPR and a trendy day, right? In a wide CPR, the market will be a sideways, okay, or volatile. Or in a narrow CPR, you will expect a trendy day, upside or downside. So as I discussed, the market in a narrow CPR, the market open here and goes until this, taking the direction, and it goes to S1, which is support level, and goes up, right? Here you can take trade, and here also you can take trade, which market is open on 25th of March, 25th of February, taking the support on the very wide CPR, which is a very good support level, and then goes till the level here, and then consolidate, because it's a very wide CPR. Okay, wide CPR means all most of the time sideways market, then it goes sideways here. Okay, and the last point is, which I'm going to tell, the secret tip. If you see a virgin CPR, right, if you see a virgin CPR which is not taken out on a day, like yes, this is the virgin CPI which is not taken out by the market, so it will act as a very good support level, very good support. If the market come again below this level, it will act as a very good support. Here we will mark this level, which is a virgin CPI, it's called virgin CPR. We will mark this level. If the market comes from upwards to downward level, if the market comes from upwards to downward level and make a green color candle, now you can expect a very good rally here, because it's a virgin CPR, and virgin CPR always give a good targets. Okay, so thank you guys, and we will meet in another video on a trading related. And if you have any questions about CPR indicators or any other trading related questions, you can ask in the comment section, and we'll meet again. Okay, thank you.